And yep, okay. Even when trying to get things out of the way so I don't make a mess, I make a mess. Hi everybody, my name is Kelsey and we're about to get very, very nerdy with a Fairyloot unboxing. So we have April's YA box to unbox for you guys today. We don't have a double unboxing. My April adult Fairyloot hasn't come quite yet, which is fine. I mean, it's coming from the UK, so shipping is real weird sometimes, and it's just taking a little bit longer. So I'll have that to show you at a later date. But today we have the YA box for April. Shock, I don't remember the theme per usual at this point, but it's not too heavy, so I'm thinking there might be some lighter cloth items in here based on the weight, but let's just dive in. Hold on, if I can get it open, that'd be great. There we go. All right, so it looks like this with the spoiler card, and there's your not really a sneak peek. So this month's theme is Dare to Dream. It looks like that. It looks like we've got some like King Arthur vibes with the sword and the stone here. So of course you can look at the back. I will put it to the side and we will look at that as we go through. So I'm seeing a purple item that maybe is a book sleeve, and I'm making a mess. What are the chances? So, as I was trying to say before I made a mess, it looks like a book sleeve is right on top. So we've got, oh, it's purple, my favorite color. I'm very excited. It looks like this. It's the same on both sides. It says, "We should appreciate the flower regardless of the roots" by Sulin Tan. I'm thinking this is a Daughter of the Moon goddess. Yep. So this is a book sleeve. It's definitely a waterproof one. It's got that like plasticky outside and then a nice soft inside. I love the book sleeve. I have so many, and I'm going to the beach a bunch this summer, so this will be nice to have so it doesn't get like wet, and the fact that it is waterproof is really nice. I love the purple. Purple is my favorite color. Flowers are my favorite thing, so this really just kind of screams me. I'm not gonna lie. And it's just really, really beautiful. I will for sure use it. It's a good size too. Like that could hold a pretty big paperback, or not paperback, hardback. So yeah, that'll get used. Oh, that'll get used for sure. Okay, we do have a lot of cloth items because the next thing I see is this, maybe a pot holder of sorts. It is a violet bowl cozy. Okay, so you put it like on the table and you can put a bowl in it, like if it's warm. I think that's the best way I can describe it, maybe to hold it. I'm loving the floral pattern. I'm thinking because it says violet, it might be violet made of thorns, maybe. Yeah, that's a book we got recently, so I'll have to double check, but that's what that looks like. That's a fun item. I definitely would not have thought of that for myself. We'll get some use out of it for sure. I love the purple floral pattern. This is just a box that's made for me, is what I'm hearing. So that's exciting. And then we have what looks like a pair of socks, which are also purple. Again, this is just made for me. These are called True Story socks, so don't know what that's based on. I'll have to take a look later. But it looks like maybe some Ouija board vibes. We've got an eye on this side, and then on the sole of the foot it says True Story, and they're both identical. I love Fairyloot socks. They are so soft. They're some of my favorite socks. I swear by them. Every time we get a new pair, I get really excited. So the fact that these are so, like, they're so soft on the inside too. I love these. It's definitely giving me like Halloween vibes, just a little bit spookier, but I think it's because the eye on there, but they'll get some use. I love Fairyloot socks. So this is just a very exciting box this time around. And then we have the book and some stuff under the book, so I'll put that off to the side. Oh, we've got a couple of bookmarks in their collections, number 9 and 10. So, oh, aren't they beautiful? So we have these two. I don't know what they're based on, so we'll have to take a look a little bit afterwards. I love these bookmarks. First off, they feel really good. They're that velvety kind of material. These are based on gods and goddesses, so they're mythology bookmarks. So I don't actually know what these are based on. I really wanted this one to be Hades, but we've already done Hades, so I'm not sure. And I also don't know what culture they're based on, because I just know Greek myths really well, but that's really about it. So we'll definitely take a look at those afterwards. But yay, more bookmarks. I love that. And then we do have this art print, which I don't know who that is, but I'm thinking either maybe it's based on someone in this book that we are getting this month. I don't know. It kind of reminds me of the style of like Heartstopper just a little bit. So that's beautiful. And then we do have our tarot cards here. So we have the 6 of stars and the 5 of stars. I'm so bad at this. I have no idea what these are based on. I guess I could look now that we have come to the end. So the tarot cards of the month are based on the characters of Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. That's what those are based on, which I don't actually know that story. I want to read it, but I haven't actually read it yet. But let's actually, while we're here, let me take a look and see what these bookmarks are based on. So these are depicting Morpheus, the god of sleep, and Nike, the goddess of victory. So that's what those are, Morpheus, and maybe it's not Nike, but I really want it to be Nike. But those are what those are based on. How exciting. Okay, let's see what the book looks like. We've now come to that section. We've got a pretty big, taller hardback this time. So let me find all the little fun pieces that are included that I'm now throwing everywhere. We have our bookmark, which matches the spoiler card as we usually do. We have this fairy scoop, and then we also have the Dear Reader letter that's on this artwork. So fun. That's giving me like, oh, what's that book by Shauna McGuire? Middle Game, I think, because that had a hand on the cover, but that's on the back of the spoiler card. And then, like I said, the fairy scoop, which has all the fun information, an interview with the author, and next month's theme, which is feuding gods. That's very, very exciting. I feel like a lot of mythology things could be included in this, and I love mythology. So that's what next month's theme is, but let's take a look. I don't actually know. I think it's this side. This is what the book is for the month. If I can get it out. Da, 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 da. Oh, how exciting! Silver in the Bone by Alexander Bracken. I had this kind of on my list of books that I was interested in, and this is like an Arthurian retelling. I actually have heard of this book, which is very exciting, but look at the sprayed edges. Isn't that just beautiful? And then it's dark blue on the top and the bottom. That is stunning. Stunning. And then we have our end pages here. Let me just take off the dust jacket. There's nothing on the inside of the dust jacket there. And then, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. This is the other end page. And then this is what the cover looks like. Look how beautiful. I love that. Silver in the Bone. This is going to be so fun. I love that I actually had my eye on this, and then it is signed by the author. I love Arthurian retellings and inspired works, so this is exciting. And like I said, I've kind of had my eye on it. Oh, it's got this really fun map in the middle as well. But those end pages, or sorry, I do this every time. Those sprayed edges are just beautiful. Oh, and then the cover also has this on the spine, which I didn't notice until just now. Ooh, I have loved some of the things that I've read by Alexander Bracken. I'm very interested to see how this is going to work. I started Lore, which I feel like is her most recent one, which is based on Greek mythology, and it like didn't really work for me. But I think I was at a weird spot when I was reading it, so I'm kind of on the edge of my seat with this one to see if it's going to work or not. But let me read to you kind of what it's about. Tasman Lark is a hollower, breaking into the ancient crypts of dark sorceresses in search of the treasure inside. Now, rumors are swirling about a powerful ring from Arthurian legend, a ring that could free her brother Cable from a curse, but they aren't the only ones who covet it. As word spreads, greedy hollowers start circling, and many would kill to have the ring for themselves. Tasman is forced into an alliance with her rival, Emrys, the last person she wants to rely on. Together, they dive headfirst into the viper's nest of dark magic and expose a deadly secret with the power to awaken ghosts of the past and shatter her last hope of saving her brother. Driven by love, revenge, and pure adrenaline, this is the stunning new novel from one of the top fantasy authors writing today. So I'm thinking this is definitely going to be the first in a series, but I love that, especially because I had my eye on this one, so that's really exciting, and I do really enjoy that fun cover. But seriously, beautiful. All right, so let's take a quick look at the spoiler card. I think I've done most of the stuff here, but let me just take a look. So we have the bowl cozy, which, like I said, was inspired by Violet Made of Thorns, which is by Gina Chan. That's what I thought. And then the book sleeve, of course, which is Daughter of the Moon Goddess. Very excited about that. These socks are, oh, they're also inspired by Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor, which I would not have known. The tarot cards, which are Laini Taylor. The two goddess, God and Goddess bookmarks, which I'm very, very excited about. And then the art print, which is Erin from the Shatter Me series by Tahara Mafi. So again, I don't know that one, but beautiful art print. Love that. And then, of course, our book. So I think this is a really good box. It had my favorite color in it a lot, which is purple. And it had a book that I'm very excited about. So hopefully I will get to this one relatively quicker. We'll see. Like I said, I'm kind of on the edge of my seat when it comes to this one. So hopefully we will dive into this soon. But let me know if you've read this or if this is on your TBR as well. Let me know your thoughts on it, or if there's something in this box that is your favorite item. I am having a hard time because I love the bookmarks. They're always one of my favorite things in the boxes, but I think this time it's gonna be this book sleeve. I just think it's beautiful, and I love what it's based on because I actually have read that book, and it's just purple and fun. So I think it's beautiful, and it does kind of match. Let me pull my Fairyloot edition. I mean, not exactly, but it kind of has the same vibes as the cover, so that's a lot of fun. Oh yeah, so I think that one's my favorite, but the bookmarks are a very close second. But as per usual, knocked it out of the park for me. Everything in here I will use. Everything in here is beautiful, and the book is one that I'm actually really, really excited about. So this was a overall really good box. So let me know all your thoughts down below. If you've read the book, what your favorite item is, all that fun stuff. And if you are better than I am at picking out what some things are based on, because I don't know a lot of stuff. But if you liked this video, and I very much hope that you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below if you'd like to be part of this awesome growing family. I've also got all my social media down there, as well as other fun bookish links. So don't forget to check all that out, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! That's just so freaking pretty. Oh, I can't.